What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got a very exciting video for you. Today is finally the day that I am announcing my new collab with Orly and I am so nervous and excited to share it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm finally sharing this with you. This is so exciting. So today is the official release of my Galaxy Remix collection with Orly. We've got 6 nail polishes, 3 of them are re-releases and 3 of them are brand new remixes. So before we get into it, let me give you a little bit of backstory. So a few years ago, I had the opportunity to try the Orly Color Labs, and it was during 2020, so it was a virtual appointment. And basically, if you don't know the Orly Color Labs, you can make your own custom color. And I did that. It was so much fun. I actually did a video about it, and I created a polish called Kelly's Galaxy that I immediately fell in love with. And when I posted the video, a lot of people loved it as well. And I ended up working with Orly to make a trio of Galaxy-inspired nail polishes, and it was such an incredible opportunity. Those polishes were so stunning. You guys loved them, and they were limited edition, so they sold out. And I feel like ever since then, everybody has been asking me to bring those back. So me and the Orly team started talking about bringing those limited edition polishes back, but I had an idea. So fun fact about the Orly Color Labs, they have an Instagram page, and on that page, a lot of times they'll take existing Orly polishes and remix them, where they'll add things or they'll change the color slightly, and it's basically just a remixed version of the Orly polishes. And I always love those videos. It's one of my favorite things to watch on Instagram. And so when we were talking about the idea of bringing back these 3 polishes, I was like, wait, we should remix them. And so this collaboration was born. So we've got the 3 original Galaxy inspired nail polishes, and then we have 3 remixes. And just to make things a touch more special, we decided to do some really fun limited edition packaging and really fun limited edition labels for the polishes. So the 3 original polishes got a little bottle upgrade, and then we have the 3 new ones. And oh my gosh, I cannot wait to show these to you because these are the cutest bottles I have ever seen in my life. I feel like I'm gonna ramble in this video, so I'm gonna put timestamps where the swatches are if you want to just skip to that, but I want to talk a little bit about the packaging first. So here's what they look like. We have 2 little trios and they connect together to make a 6 polish collection. Of course, the first one is the original Kelly's Galaxy trio. So we've got Kelly's Galaxy, Kelly's Solar Flare, and then Kelly's Antimatter. And it comes in this really adorable packaging. There's a little Kelly astronaut here. And we've got all the little planets. We've got some adorable pictures on the back. There's a little alien wearing a KM shirt who we have decided is Ryan because he's my biggest fan. And then we have the Kelly's Galaxy remix box. And again, it's actually connected. So there's like a little line from the Kelly astronaut, and this is her spaceship. And we've got another little Ryan alien over here. We've got some gorgeous little clouds, and it's just adorable packaging. I love it. And then all of the polishes come with their own unique little wrap around the bottle. So instead of it just being the Orly logo, we have little space inspired designs, and they are related to the polish names. So they're just super cute. They're way cuter than I even could have imagined. Honestly, I feel like it's even hard to show them on camera because there's so much going on in the whole bottle. So yeah, I'm going to show you the swatches. I'll show you the 3 originals in case you missed them the first time around, or if you want to pick up another batch of them. And then I'll also show you the 3 remixes and my inspiration behind them. And then we can talk a little bit more about pricing, availability. Obviously, my thoughts are that I love it, but I'll talk a little bit more about that after the swatches. So yeah, let's just go ahead and roll the swatch footage. I'm just going to dive right into it and show you the original trio first. You already know I'm wearing Orly Bonder base coat under everything. But yeah, this was the shade that started it all. This is Kelly's Galaxy, and something that I've been loving doing with these polishes is just doing these really cool spill shots. So I thought I would include them in the swatch video so you can kind of see in a little bit more detail what is going on in each polish. So like I said, this was the first one I ever made. This was what I did at the Orly Color Labs, and this is just a stunning deep blue shimmer. But what makes this polish really special is that it has this purple shimmer running throughout, and then it also has these slightly bigger blue metallic flecks. So you can kind of see the way that they catch the light is so stunning. It's a really special shade. I love a blue with a little bit of purple, or a purple with a little bit of blue, and I feel like this kind of just captured that vibe. It feels like a perfect space manicure, and it gives me really nice coverage in 2 coats. Also, we have some very cute cute planets on the bottle. And then we have the shade Kelly's Solar Flare. I think this was the fan favorite of the original trio, and it holds such a special place in my heart. But I do want to also note there is now an adorable little sun on here. He's looking a little sunburnt, and then we also have a little meteor guy who's scared and he's on fire. But it's cute, don't worry. But anyway, this one is a gorgeous purple shimmer, and like I just said, you know I love a blue with purple shimmer, and I also love a purple with blue shimmer. So that's what we have here. It's this really beautiful, almost pinky purple base, and then we have a turquoise shimmer running throughout, and then we also have those blue metallic flecks in there. So they kind of catch the light a little bit differently, and I think they almost give this polish a sort of heathered look where it almost feels like it's speckled in with this blue. Honestly, this purple is very hard to capture on camera, and I feel like it looks so different in every single lighting. So I did recently post a short where I showed you what it looked like in the sunlight, and it looked totally different, and it also looks pretty different in my swatch photo as well. So it's a very shifty one. It's super cool. Again, 2-coat, perfect coverage on me. And then we have what I would say was the most unique in the original trio. This one is Kelly's Antimatter. The label on this one is adorable. There's just a little alien with his Kelly Marissa shirt on, and we also have a little spaceship, so it's super cute. And this one is a 1-coat black shimmer, so it's got a mixture of red shimmer in there, and then it also has the blue metallic flakes that kind of just bring the whole collection together. And this one is a little bit thicker than the other two, but we wanted it to be thicker because I wanted this to be a 1-coater. I love a 1-coat black cream, but I especially love a 1-coat black shimmer, and I think this one is stunning. It literally looks like a galaxy in a bottle. I love that black base, but then as the light hits it, you can just see these colors coming to life within. It's just so special. It's so unique, and I think it also makes a very perfect base for galaxy nail art or any sort of space themed nail art. And yeah, I'm just happy to bring it back. So now let's get into the new trio, the remix trio. This first one is called Kelly's Solstice. You can see on the bottle we have my little Kelly Marissa astronaut, and she also has her spaceship. And this one is meant to be the sort of remix to Kelly's Galaxy. It's another blue shade, but this one is definitely more of a turquoise blue. And for the remix, we decided to do a different color metallic fleck throughout. So in this case, we have a golden shimmer, and then we also have a golden metallic fleck. So it's the same type of formula, it's just a different color. I almost felt like this was the more summery version, like summer solstice kind of vibes, but I feel like you could also make this work for any time of year, just depending on how you're wearing it. It's just a really gorgeous blue. It's so bright, it's so saturated, and again, it gives me really gorgeous coverage in 2 coats. And then we have Kelly's Moondust. This is supposed to be the remix of Kelly's Solar Flare. I thought it would be really cute to have, like, what is the opposite of a solar flare? I guess something to do with the moon. So we named it Moondust, and this is a gorgeous shade. It's sort of this fuchsia orchid kind of color. We have that really intense shimmer running throughout. We've got a gold shimmer, and then we also have the gold flecks, and the opacity on this one is also amazing. It actually gives me almost 1-coat coverage on my short nails, but I do need 2 for the perfect ideal coverage here, and it's such a stunning shade. I feel like lately I've been so into pinks, but I wanted to kind of ease myself into it, so I made it more of a purpley pink. But again, it's kind of just like a summery version of Solar Flare that you could really make work anytime. It's such a beautiful shade. I honestly don't even think that this video did it justice. And then we have the final shade in the remix trio. This one is called Kelly's Constellation, and this is a very special one because it is a topper. So this one was a difficult one to get right, but basically the idea behind it was we wanted to come up with the opposite of antimatter, which would be matter. And I thought that it would be perfect to do something white or silver to kind of offset the antimatter color. But the more we were playing around with it, the more I felt like having a topper that is just packed with glitters that look like stars would just be the perfect opposite to antimatter. So that is how Kelly's Constellation was born. You can't actually tell in this spill shot, but there are matte black star-shaped glitters in here. We also have a hollow sparkle running throughout, matte white hex glitters, and then we also have a slightly larger holographic silver glitter running throughout. So I'm going to show you first the way that I like to apply this sort of topper where there's a heavy glitter in there. Usually I'll wipe the brush off so that I don't have any of the bigger glitters there. I'll swipe on a coat of just the smaller background kind of glitters, and then I'll go back in with my bottle brush and I'll fish around for the larger glitters, and that way it'll be exactly in the right places on my nails. One of the cool things we were thinking about with this polish is it would be so cool for some Constellation nail art where you can place the stars exactly where you want to actually look like a constellation, and if you want you could even draw a little line to make it look more constellation-y. So that was kind of the inspiration behind the black stars, but here's the other way that you can apply it where you just let whatever be on the brush apply onto your nail. In this case, it gave me one black star that ended up in the middle of my nail, and then I went back in and fished for some other stars to make it 3. Honestly, on my nail size, I feel like 3 to 5 stars is the perfect amount, but based on your nail length, you can do as many as you want. Also, looks really pretty as a topper over every color in the collection. So yeah, that is the Kelly's Galaxy remix. So we've got the original trio on top, we've got the remixed shades on the bottom, and I have to say one of the most important things to me when we were coming up with this collection was making the shades cohesive with each other, and I think seeing them all side by side, I mean, this is literally just my dream color story. I think it's so perfect, but what makes it even more perfect is that it's 5 colors plus a topper, so it's really the ideal way to wear a Skittle manicure where you have the 5 colors on and then you put the topper over that. So you can see I'm wearing a Skittle in the intro and outro of this video. I'm still wearing it now because I can't bear to take it off. All of the shades are so pretty. They flow so nicely into each other. I feel like they match each other really well, so you can kind of mix and match and do nail art or gradients or whatever your heart desires with these shades. They're perfect for Galaxy nail art. They all work really well with the topper over them. And yeah, it just feels like such a special collection of everything that I love in a nail polish, just taking these gorgeous shades that I wear all the time and making them special and shimmery and space themed. And I just cannot get over the labels. I think everything about them is so cute. So I hope you love them too. So now let's talk a little bit more about them. So yeah, those are the Kelly's Galaxy remix polishes. I cannot believe that they are finally here. We've been working on this for a really long time, and I am just so excited to finally share them with you because there was so much love put into these. It really felt so special to be going back to those original polishes that I made with Orly and then just making a variation of them. So it was a really incredible opportunity. I'm so grateful for you guys for making this possible, but I'm also just so grateful that I've found a community of people who love nail polish as much as I do, because this is the sort of thing that honestly just keeps me going, and I really feel like I found my people here. Oh gosh, I don't want to cry. I'll just say I'm really grateful to have you guys in my life. I'm very excited about these polishes. I hope that you love them as much as I do. But yeah, let's talk a little bit more about where you can get them, when they're available, all that good stuff. So these polishes, as of right now, are exclusively available on the Orly website, and their website does ship to the US and Canada. We are working on getting it internationally available, so stay tuned for information on that. The polishes are available individually. They come in the giant 18 milliliter bottles. I always say that is the biggest nail polish bottle in my collection, so you get a lot for your money. Like I said, they do have the special edition packaging on them, so you can see the little labels, and they do have a rubberized cap which makes opening and closing the bottle really easy. Individually, they retail for $12.50 USD, or you can get the trios for $37.50 USD. So if you want the trio, you can get the cute little box that it comes in, but otherwise you still get the special edition label if you buy them individually. But yeah, it's finally here. I'm so excited to be sharing it with you. I would love to hear your thoughts on these polishes. I want to hear your thoughts on the remixes. I know it's not exactly how the Color Labs does it. What I did was a little bit different. I kind of just made a different version of them, almost like a summary version. Although I will say I think they're something you can wear any time of year, but maybe I'm biased in saying that. I don't know. But yeah, I do want to hear what you think. What do you think of the new colors? What do you think of the redesigned labels? Are you planning on picking them up? Which color is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I'm so excited to hear from you. I will note we do have a lot of stock of these, but the original trio did sell out a lot faster than anticipated, so I do recommend grabbing them quickly if you are interested. I don't want anybody to miss out, especially because I really need you guys to see these labels in person. They're very cute. But yeah, like I said a million times already, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy my content, please give this one a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I post a lot of nail content, and I usually post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Again, I do want to take a quick moment to thank you guys for being a part of the community, for loving nail polish, for engaging with me, and, you know, making me feel like I have a place. It really does mean a lot to me, and getting to do opportunities like this is just so special. But I also just love being able to share my creative ideas with the world. So thank you for that. I'm not gonna cry. And of course, a huge thank you to my supporters on Patreon, my Royal Astronomer Amanda M, as well as my Cosmic Admirals, Rocky Man's Daughter, Paola, Ken, Rosie, and Courtney. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. I usually skip out on my fun facts in my announcement videos just because I feel like the whole video in itself is kind of a fun fact. So again, I'll just give you guys another huge thank you so much for, you know, being a part of this and for allowing me to do this sort of thing. And also huge thank you to the Orly team for taking my ideas and making them 10 times better than I ever could have imagined. I do think these polishes are really special. Honestly, obviously I'm biased, but I do not think that photos and videos do these justice. I think they're so pretty in real life. So I really hope that you guys get the opportunity to try them out yourself. And yeah, that's it. So thank you again. I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.